Why don't you ask him some more questions about that, buddy?
Okay. Wait,
Like
like,
how did you meet
oh.
Gigi?
Oh,
What were you?
what class were you in?
I was, I think I was a junior. I think it was junior high school. Junior in high school when I first remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I don't think I met. I don't think I went to Franklin when I was a junior in high school, and I think I met her probably when I was a senior then in high school.
Oh.
And what grade was she in?
She was she would have been a junior.
A junior. Okay.
She was. See, it took me about 5 years to get through high school because I only went about half the time.
Right.
That's the reason I was behind schedule for my age, because there was a year or two I didn't even go to school at all.
Right.
What I actually meant by class is were you in math class or science class or what class?
It was just a big general class?
I think advanced math. One reason I remember it, she got a higher grade than I did. But of course, the teachers were accustomed to her being the top of her class, so they recognized her based upon her general knowledge of that she was at the top of her class, and I was just so. But the funny thing, I always got a kick out of it, and so did she. That I think we both felt I was better. She was better at most things than I was. She graduated from valedictorian, and I sure didn't graduate valedictorian. But we both got a kick out of it that she got a higher grade in this math class than I did.
Let's see. And
What else do you have? Do you know?
this will be the second to last question.
Okay, this is the next to the last question.
I need to write this down first.
Okay.
After I graduated from high school, I got I went to business college, and I took accounting. It was a private business college, and I went there for about 2 years, and I took a job as an instructor for this business college after I graduated. And I went to Twin Falls. Agnes and I went to Twin Falls. And I taught school in Twin Falls. And then I came to Boise. Twin Falls was a branch school of the Boise School. And I went to I started teaching then in the Boise School, and at that time the war came along, and the instructor for the owner of the business school sold the business school to a fellow by the name of Anderson from California, and he came up and ran the school for a couple of years, and the government gave him so much money for his adding machines and typewriters that he abandoned the school, and But before he abandoned the school, I had taken a job with the Internal Revenue as a collection officer for the Internal Revenue. I'd taken a civil service examination, and at that time, it was all political up until that time. And at that time, when they made a civil service, I took a civil service exam and passed the exam, and then I was invited to take a job with the Internal Revenue, and so I took that job, and I did that for about two years. And I went to Pocatello and Boise and Coeur d'Alene, and then I took a job. I took another examination, and I passed the examination. I became a special agent for the Internal Revenue, and then I did that for until I retired from that. I was 50 years old then. So that was what happened there.
I'll turn 50 in June.
What?
I turned 50 in June.
Well, I was 50 and a half. Now, I didn't like this. I didn't like what I was doing, but it was something that made a living, and so I retired from that. And when I retired from that, Allied Stores, one internal auditor for Pacific Northwest,